But he didn't. No, sir, he didn't. That is, not while he was in sight of Jimmy Skunk. You see, he knew that Jimmy would laugh at him. He wasn't brave enough to be laughed at. Here's a little saying. The bravest boy is not the one who does some mighty deed, who risks his very little perchance, who risks his very life perchance to serve another's need. Shall I read that again? The bravest boy is not the one who does some mighty deed, who risks his very life perchance to serve another's need. The bravest boy is he who dares to face the scornful laugh, for doing what he knows is right, though others mock and chaff. Okay. Wasn't going to be laughed at. But as soon as Peter was sure that Jimmy Skunk could no longer see him, he began to hurry. And the nearer he got to the dear old briar patch, the faster he hurried. He would run a little way as fast as he could, lippity-lip, lippity-lip, and then stop and look and listen nervously. Then he would do it all over again. It was one of these times when he was listening that Peter thought he heard a soft footstep behind him. It sounded very much like a footstep of Reddy Fox. Peter crouched down very low and sat perfectly still, holding his breath and straining his ears. There it was again, pit-a-pat, pit-a-pat, very soft and coming nearer. Peter waited no longer. He sprang forward with a great leap and started for the dear old briar patch, as fast as he could go, which, you know, was very fast indeed. As he ran, he saw behind him a fierce, grinning face. It was very much like the face of Reddy Fox, only larger and fiercer, and gray instead of red. Never in all his life had Peter run as fast as he did now, for he knew that he was running for his life. It seemed as if those long legs of his hardly touched the ground. He didn't dare to try any of the tricks with which he had so often fooled Reddy Fox, for he didn't know anything about this terrible stranger. He might not be fooled by tricks as Reddy Fox was. Peter began to breathe hard. It seemed to him that he could feel the hot breath of the fierce stranger. And right down inside, Peter somehow felt sure that this was the owner of the strange voice which he so frightened him in the night. Snap! That was a pair of cruel jaws right at his very heels. It gave Peter new strength, and he made longer jumps than before. The dear briar patch, the safe old briar patch, was just ahead. With 3 mighty jumps, Peter reached the opening of one of his own private little paths and dived in under a bramble of bush. And even as he did so, he heard the clash of sharp teeth and felt some hair pulled out from his tail. Golly, what's little guy? And then outside of the old briar patch broke forth that same terrible voice Peter had heard in the night. Peter didn't stop to look at the stranger, but hurried to the very middle of the dear old briar patch, and there he stretched out at full length and panted for breath. Poor little guy, lots of hair.
Oh my.
Okay, tomorrow night, Reddy Fox makes a discovery.